Hello everyone, here we have another episode of What If Initial D was in the United States. This go around we have the 1979 Chevy Camaro as Kenji's. Is his car a 180 or a 240? It's a 180. I'm 80% sure it's a 180. So, my reasoning for choosing this car, I don't know. I was just kind of scrolling through the car list on the game, and I was like, what would be a good like American alternative to a 180? And then I just saw the 79 Camaro, and it just spoke to me. I don't know. It was just like, pick me. Yes, I'm here. So I did. Now for my mind is blanking. The rules for the series. Rule number 1. The car must be made by an American manufacturer. The car doesn't necessarily need to be a USDM model, but it needs to be an American manufacturer. For example, a few videos ago, we did the Ford Escort Cosworth. Ford, American manufacturer. Escort Cosworth, we never got in the US. But that doesn't really apply here, mostly, because the 1979 Camaro, we did get in the US. And it's great. I love them. I want to buy one. But I still live at home, and my mom says I'm making the front yard look like a junkyard because I got 3 cars out there already. Next rule. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, rule number 2. Conversions. Or no, that's rule number 3. Rule number 2 is that the car needs to be like mid S2. S2. I saw the 822 instead of S2. At mid S1 class. So yeah, we're S1. That's good. That's where we want to be. Rule number 3. Conversions. I try keeping conversions to a minimum in this series. The only areas where conversions could pop up is if it's explicitly stated in the show that the car has some sort of conversion, or with some of the older cars, which could include this one, such as the 88 Monte Carlo that we did a few episodes ago. So the stock motor can't put out enough power and everything to really keep up with the S2 car or the S1 cars. It's like A class or B class. So I'm like, okay, I need to engine swap this if I want it to even be able to keep up with all the other cars. That includes the original Initial D cars that I made a few years ago, the modern day Initial D cars I made last year, and the rest from this series. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So I'm going to start by showing you guys how to make the car look the way it does. Then I'm going to give you the build and tune. We're going to take it on over to the mountain pass. So paint, luckily this one's not a custom color, it's pretty easy, just paint it white. Then for the wheels, pretty sure this is just chrome. Let's think of that stupid Squidward meme. Why is everything chrome? Okay, here it is. It's the aluminum polished. That's our color. And of course, tint the windows black. Hold on. I'm finding the right song here. I have not the music you guys can hear. I have different music that only I can hear for copyright reasons. And yeah, I Nutshell by Alice in Chains. I don't want to be depressed right now. I don't want to be depressed. For decals, so as we know, the top of the 180SX is black, so I went with the black top on the 79 Camaro, but I did it a matte black, so it kind of looks like a vinyl top. I thought that would be a cool touch. If you guys don't like it, okay, you could do gloss. But so starting obviously with that, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So from the middle, 11 clicks towards matte will get you where this is. And as far as the stickers you want, you pretty much start with how to make the vinyl top. We're gonna do it in a color that's easy to see, that stands out in comparison to the black and white. Want to rotate it. You basically want to connect here, like the corner of this window, to the corner of the C-pillar, right where the door is. So you do that there. And then over here in front of the window, you basically get your A-pillar here. And you pretty much just want to take it as low as it'll go, because this kind of gets cut off. See, it's still white there. Just take it as low as you can get it with a black square, and you're good. That's it for the side part on the vinyl top. Then for the top itself, you just kind of cover the whole thing, the whole roof, without getting like the fenders or anything. It's possible to do it. It's just, there we go. There we go. Then obviously you want the Akina Speed Stars, which that is a decal that I made. If you have one, if you want to make one, you go ahead. You can find one, but we're gonna find mine right now. You can search my username, which is coolguy207. Don't judge me. I was between the ages of 7 and 9 when I made this account, and I don't feel like paying to change my name. So the share code for the Speed Stars decal is 143323691. Nice. There's a lot of that number in these share codes. One more time. 143323691. That'll get you the Akina Speed Stars decal. And for that, I just kind of blew it up a bit, kind of rotated it to where the bottom was kind of in line with this body line here, excuse me, and I set it like right above that body line, pretty much behind the wheel on the rear 3/4. And obviously, whoops, and obviously you want to change the color of it to black if it's not already. Otherwise, I'm going to go on over here and I'm going to share this design so you guys can also get it that way. And I'll give you the share code here momentarily. So the share code for this design is 1387117115999. One more time. 138711599. Alright, on to the build. For the build, conversions, stock engine. I thought I might have swapped this one, but I didn't. Good. Stock rear-wheel drive drivetrain, and of course naturally aspirated. I know that the 180 probably has a turbo, but it wasn't like an add-on, it just, the car came that way. Unless I don't know, I'm not very like up to date with my knowledge of the S chassis cars, to be honest. Oh yeah, aero, leave it stock. Semi-slick race tire compound is what you want. You could do whichever. Oh damn, the red lines actually don't look bad with this. You could do the red lines, you could do the white letters, or you could do the black walls, as long as it's semi-slick race tire, don't matter. Then the handling, 275mm front tires. For the rear, you want 335. Those are some thick tires. Then for the wheels, I went with the American Racing Torque Thrust M's, which are in the specialized rim style. Front track width, you want the narrowest one. or like the narrowest upgrade. You want the narrowest one be on stock. In the back, you want the widest you can take it. Moving on to the drivetrain, you want the race clutch, race transmission, race driveline, drift differential, race brakes, race suspension, race front anti-roll bars, race rear anti-roll bars, no roll cage, and race weight reduction. On to the next section here. Wait, what am I doing? That was, okay, never mind. On to the engine. Sometimes I don't know about myself. I get lost in the sauce. Race intake, race manifold, race carburetor, race cams, race exhaust, race ignition, race valves, race engine block, my phone's going off, race pistons, race flywheel, apparently race flywheel again because my D-pad didn't register, race oil and cooling. And that's it for the build. Moving on to the tune. Tire pressure. 24.0 in the front, 27.5 in the rear. Gearing, 2.20 final drive, the rest is stock. Alignment, camber, negative 0.6 in the front, negative 0.4 in the rear. Toe, positive 1.8 outward in the front, negative 1.0 inward for the rear. Front caster angle of 4.1. Anti-roll bars, 24.1 in the front, 17.7 in the rear. Springs, 655.1 in the front, 412.6 in the rear. Ride height is 6.6 front and back. Damping for the rebound, 6.7 in the front, 6.1 in the rear. For the bump, 4.5 in the front, 1.8 in the rear. Aero, should not have it, therefore it should be locked. Braking, balance 55% towards the front. Pressure 68%, differential 70% acceleration, 23% deceleration. Alright, that's a mouthful and I need a drink of water. So stay hydrated, guys. Stay hydrated. What is that? The BMW? Okay, heading on over to the mountain pass. We're going to start here. We're going to go all the way to the bottom. So, a few things I want to say before we get going. Number one, this is not a drift car, it just possesses the capability of drifting. Therefore, the drift score is not going to be any Dion, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to fight it. I'm going to fight it till the end of this recording. Yeah, not a drift car, just has the capability of drifting. Point number two. This part of the video is just for you guys to see how it handles, how it drives, stuff like that. Number three, I haven't, any Dion, but that's number three. That's not number three, I mean, number three. Number three, I haven't driven this car in a while, because I built it several months ago, and I haven't driven it since. And I didn't do a practice run, so probably not going to be my best driving performance, but hey, we're going to find out, right? I braked a little too hard right there. That's my fault. The one thing I hate about like the way that the cars change sound on here, and it particularly has to do with the cam and the exhaust, is with the carbureted cars. This car does not sound carbureted. The pitch is too high. It's not really deep. Like when I do a cam upgrade, I'm expecting like a hog ass cam that's just gonna be chopping, and will idle at the end of this if I remember to. And it's not gonna be chopping. It's not gonna be a hog ass cam. It's just gonna be, yeah. Like this is like a high pitched. It's too high pitched. It's not like a deep roar like a carbureted V8 would have. But I mean, I guess it is what it is. I just hope that like Horizon 6, when that rolls around, we get some good sounding cars. Cause like Horizon 2, those sounds were on point. Like on here, yeah, you got some cars that sound good, like the LFA, that always sounds good. On that drift, was a little too exuberant there. That was intentional. I meant to go off-road right there. I got some beef with that sign. I don't like the way he was looking at me earlier. Into the dirt. No! Damn it! I made it all the way to the last hairpin and spun. Okay. If you guys say that I spun out in the comments, I'm gonna call you a liar. I'm gonna make sure your pants get lit on fire. Now we're across the line. Yeah, I'm gonna call you a liar. I'm gonna make sure your pants get lit on fire, and I'm gonna say that it never happened, because it didn't. That never happened. You were hallucinating. You were taking drugs. That never happened. Now, if you say in the comments, yeah, you never spun out, that never happened, I'm gonna say you are damn right. That never happened. You're a truther. What the hell? What the hell? A Lamborghini just fell out the sky. I gotta clip that. That's too damn funny. That's also going in this month's clip montage just because it's hella random. Anyway, we're gonna do donuts. That's how we end off all the videos around here. Come on, BMW, move, move. What is going on right now? Those are two NPCs. Those aren't real people. What is going on right now? That's the what 4 years that this game has been out. I've never seen that. I've seen that. I've seen cars just appear. Alright, now we're gonna do donuts. That's how we end off all the videos around here. I do not condone donuts in intersections in real life. All that takeover and sideshow shit is stupid. You guys are idiots. All that said and done, and all that shenanigans, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. And that is all from me today.